Conflict news and equipment analysis. After the dissolution of the Soviet Union, the government retained a significant inventory of Soviet-era military equipment. The Allies partially disarmed the military and forced the government to downscale their arms industry. As a result, the government had to rely on buying or leasing equipment from the Allies when rebuilding their forces. Some of the Soviet equipment was still widely used, but was in the process of being phased out. That process was slowed down by military personnel used to the Soviet overwhelming raw power tactics. Many of these officers defected to the resistance. The Allies made sure that their own military was superior to that of the Soviet successor state. The First Tiberium War has only made this discrepancy more stark, as the Allied nations have needed their advanced equipment for fighting the Brotherhood of Nod. Due to this, the government has had to rely on equipment that is outdated by modern standards. To answer modern challenges, a large upgrade program was started to modernize the old Allied equipment and match the latest GDI Nod designs. Rumors suggest this program also includes redesigns of the most powerful Allied vehicles. One of them could be the Enforcer Battle Fortress unit, although none have been seen in action yet. Not to be outdone, the Communist militia has also been upgrading their Soviet-era vehicles with modern capabilities. It is unknown where and how they get the resources for such upgrades. Limited numbers of chemical weapon attacks by the resistance have also been seen, most notably a chemical bomb attack on a government military train. GDI has expressed worry about the escalating levels of violence that modernized equipment will bring, and has strongly condemned the use of chemical weapons. What the world doesn't yet know is that the Brotherhood of Nod has been helping the Reds modernize. The chemical attack on our MCV train and the chemical weapons found at the oil complex were a godsend. They actually encouraged GDI to strengthen their support for us. Seems our enemy miscalculated when they teamed up with Nod. We've managed to learn of a set of weapons that Nod is transferring to the Communist scum. GDI is reluctant to send in direct forces yet, but at least they've suggested using their air power instead. They say they need a spotter on the ground to signal when their planes should strike. We've assigned a commando to the task. Send him to a good spot and he can signal the airstrike. We have an outpost in the area and our Enforcer prototype is also nearby. We won't be needing them during this operation, however. With the forces of GDI behind us, we'll be victorious in no time. Our intelligence has learned that the Brotherhood of Nod is transferring a stockpile of modern weapons to the Soviets through a forested rural area. GDI has suggested a plan that they could bomb those supply trucks, but they're unable to track the trucks without eyes on the ground. Take a commando and move him to a nearby hill that allows observation of a road that we suspect the trucks will cross. Once the trucks arrive, he'll signal the GDI A-10s that it's time. Once the trucks are confirmed to be destroyed, return him back to our outposts. Welcome back everyone to Dawn of the Tiberium Age Covert Revolt, and welcome to the next mission. We're gonna bomb some trucks today, and once more GDI is gonna help out. And also once more we've got a commando. No SAM sites to destroy this time, however. Instead we have to move to a spotting position in the south here. So let's just do that and see how that goes. It's winter, or we're in the mountains, one of those two. But it's not a full snow map. More like an expanded version of the winter biome of Tiberian Dawn. Here we go, let's move south here with a commando. Here's GDI base, just a small base, and here's our base. Also not that extensive. So let's get the commando to position and then we're going to bomb that convoy. That should all go just fine. I'll select the armor bonus once more. I can also get a speed bonus now of 12%, but I go with armor here. Whoops. Got more guys here than I thought there would be. That's fine. No problem indeed for our commando here. So let's get into position here. There we go. All good. Here comes some very magenta flame tanks.
Reinforcements
And here's the convoy. Warthogs are on their way, and oh snap, stealth tanks. Well, well, well. Let's see what the deal here is. Okay, let's return to base.
I'm on it. You got it.
Looks like this is not going to be quite as easy as we initially thought. There goes the commando. And here come the Nod bikes. Our base under attack, the GI base under attack as well. Looks like we walked right into a trap here. Yeah, that's a lot of magenta. They also have buggies with double machine guns here, in addition to these smaller buggies. Well, here goes the base. Of course, someone placed exploding barrels there, as usual. Okay, the situation has been reassessed. Bases are gone. Well, what can you do? Looks like there's only 2 bridges leading out of this combat zone here. So it's time to take those. Well, let's see. We're gonna need some reinforcements here first. Oh wow, we're gonna do an amphibious landing. Also, there's a crate. Oh wow, we're gonna get our most advanced attack.
Have arrived.
The iron cannon. No, we're not gonna get the iron cannon. Unfortunately, we're just not gonna get that one. Instead, it's gonna be machine gunners, as well as tanks and artillery.
Reporting. Waiting order at once.
Okay, okay.
Very well.
Time to move north.
As you wish. Very well. Very well.
In order to take out the first outpost here. The machine gunners are effective against most targets, actually.
Affirmative.
Even armor. Nope, here we go. Even armor doesn't really withstand them. Oh snap. Tesla tank.
Acknowledged.
But they're also somewhat fragile. Here we go.
Affirmative.
Do not cross the bridge. No worries, we're not going to cross the bridge. Let's have these guys here catch up. My artillery here as well.
Very well.
And then let's march through here. I'm going to clear out these guys here as well, because if I don't, they're probably going to flank me, and I don't really want that. But first, let's stand here and kill this heavy tank here. And also,
Reporting.
all of these units here.
Awaiting orders. Vehicle.
You should not have chased my artillery. You should have gone for the main body of my forces here.
Acknowledged. Yes,
Looks
sir.
like it was a hostile farmhouse.
Awaiting
Sure.
orders.
No, don't cross the bridge.
Yes, sir.
We have orders not to cross the bridge.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
You please kill the flame tower. There we go. Not a problem.
Reporting. At once.
Then someone pick up this crate here.
As you wish.
There we go. Extra money. I'm not gonna say no to that.
Unit lost.
Oh, here come some more guys.
Lost.
That's fine. Here we go. Very good. We're no longer in control here. That's why all these vehicles just changed their color.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Okay, here comes the second team. The situation here, they're still just shooting things, sure. I wouldn't stand so close to these barrels here, they're toxic barrels. Wait, why do we have toxic barrels? We're not supposed to have toxic barrels. Or are we? Well, whatever. Here we have a V2 launcher as well as a mammoth tank and whatnot, so this is gonna be a little bit more difficult, I think. But let's see what we can do here. So you let my infantry here hover freely. There we go. Next,
Yes, sir. Knowledge. Vehicle. Knowledge.
you here get separated. I want you in a distinct team.
At once. Reporting. Waiting orders.
And then everybody move out, please.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
We've got Ritter Valkyrie in the background, of course. Also, there's a Tesla tank. I don't like that.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Let's maybe hang out here. Let's see whether these guys come for us or whether this is just a patrol. It looks like they're coming for us because they're kind of looking at us. Well, we'll see. Okay, so I move to this position here. They're coming for us. Well, you're dead now.
Yes, sir.
Good thing I've got you here. Leave my artillery alone, please.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
That wasn't so bad.
Reporting.
Let's see whether we can get the mammoth tank this way as well.
Reporting.
Oh well, I guess there's another mammoth tank. Okay, sure.
Reporting.
At least you're nice and slow, so you'll have some trouble escaping these artillery shells here.
Vehicle. Reporting.
Unit lost.
There we go. This guy here is really fast, I just noticed.
Waiting
Careful,
orders.
you're gonna kill my
Reporting.
elite infantry here. I don't want that.
Vehicle.
Okay,
Reporting.
come over here. And let's see.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Let me stay out of range of this guy here. Okay, and then let the shelling begin.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what? You stick closer together here. I want all of you to... Oh, never mind.
Acknowledged.
Just fire.
Waiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Okay, half dead already.
Yes.
Question is, do you outrange this guy here? I'm not too sure about that.
Acknowledged.
Could risk it.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
You do not.
Very well. Vehicle. Reporting.
But four of you definitely...
Waiting orders. Reporting.
Definitely have enough firepower to still come out on top here.
Waiting orders. Reporting.
You actually do a lot better if you have a larger target.
Reporting.
More infantry coming for us here, sure, whatever.
Reporting.
Okay, next you here die, thank you.
Waiting orders.
Oop, another crate here too.
Yes, sir.
Make sure we pick that up before draw the flamethrowers, otherwise I might not get a chance to do so. Can you hit these flame towers here consistently enough to make this happen? I think you can, yeah. Okay, let the shelling begin.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. You're next, and then you here.
Vehicle reporting. Vehicle reporting.
Guess my tanks could go in there as well, but never mind. Okay.
Waiting
Just,
orders.
oh, there we go, yeah. I was wondering what was happening there. But it's all good. Well, the incredibly sturdy and important Enforcer unit. Okay.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Here comes our land cruiser.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Can I
Reinforcements have arrived.
who get a medic here as well? Get all kinds of exciting things.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Do you have engineers aboard?
Reporting at once.
I'm not quite sure. Do you have more machine gunners?
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Agreed.
I just need to get you to like elite status so you hopefully regenerate. That'd be great.
Vehicle reporting.
So I do have engineers. That is great. So I like how you just teleport out of the vehicle here.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Medic reporting. Medic reporting.
So you're going to stay back here.
Reporting as you wish. Affirmative.
Not you here.
Report out. Moving out. Medic reporting. Ready and waiting. Awaiting orders. Medic reporting.
Alright, since I do have money, I assume I can take stuff over. Should probably avoid this area here.
Very well. Very well. Reporting. Yes, sir.
So let's just go down the road and see what happens.
Awaiting orders. Medic reporting.
These guys here are just hanging out.
Unit lost.
Let's see. Can deploy the Enforcer. The question is that it for the Enforcer?
Awaiting orders.
They didn't give me any artillery, come on.
Awaiting.
Or mechanics.
Ready and yes, sir. Medic reporting. Affirmative.
Well, anyway, try to stay out of Tesla call range here. Guess I could approach this base here from the back and cut their power. Oh, well,
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Medic reporting.
here we are.
Ready and waiting. Medic reporting. Yes, sir.
Questions, do I want that? Or do I just want to? I can, is that also set temporary? The deployment.
Reporting.
That's
Yes,
my
sir.
real question here.
Reporting. Very well. Yes, sir.
And you
Awaiting
didn't
orders.
even fire a shot or a zap. Whatever you want to call it. Because I, oops, didn't, oh yeah, of course there's stealth tanks here. Those were the ones that shot down the Warthogs. Not too tough now, are you? They're still tough enough for the Rangers, but
Unit lost.
Awaiting orders.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
okay.
At one. Reporting.
Time for you to die then.
Unit lost.
Didn't see you there.
Reporting. Medic reporting. Reporting. Very well. Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Okay, I didn't know I had someone there. I guess that was a
Awaiting orders.
unit left over from like a pilot.
Affirmative.
There's another Tesla coil here.
Awaiting orders. Medic
It's not
reporting.
due with you just now. Instead, let's circle around here.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
We still have to do some artillery here. There's at least 2 artillery pieces.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
No, don't come around here.
Reporting. Vehicle. Affirmative.
But at least you're not
Yes, sir.
that useful against vehicles.
Reporting.
However, there's also more guys coming for us here, so that we better
Awaiting orders.
move. Of course, you're gonna burst straight through the wall here.
Awaiting orders.
Perfect AI logic.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting. Awaiting orders.
You kill that guy, please. Thank you.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
That's what I want to avoid here. Why did you even move over there?
Affirmative.
How much power do you have? Well, not enough anymore.
Ready and waiting. Reporting.
Okay, let's get the infantry out of here.
Affirmative. Engineering. Yes. Awaiting orders.
Structure captured.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Then we also need to remove
Ready and very well.
the infantry here, because I don't want
At once.
any of my infantry here getting toasted. If you're here.
Agreed. Agreed. Very well. Engineering. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of course.
Yeah, okay.
Very well. At once.
Structure captured.
Of course. Yes, sir. Of course.
Come over here. Okay, engineers, get out of the way.
Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Awaiting orders.
Unit lost.
Acknowledge. Ready and
You're
waiting.
pretty weak at this point here.
At once. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Structure
Ready and
captured.
waiting.
Also, you got a promotion here, not bad.
Structure
Hey, and
captured.
get flamethrower infantry.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Okay, 2 mechanics, not bad at all.
Under attack.
Reporting. Affirmative.
That's actually what I need here.
Awaiting orders.
Because I wasn't like super careful with my
Reporting. Moving out. Awaiting orders.
guys here. Put it that way.
Agreed. Of course. Ready and waiting. Very well.
New construction options.
So I can get a spy here. Interesting.
Awaiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
What are you doing? Whatever you're doing, don't do it, please. Thank you.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Just hang out here.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
You've got some repairing to do here. Can I actually repair you directly? No, I can't. But anyway, here's another power plant. So that's not bad. But this Tesla coil is not powered by these plants. Yeah, those were only for that base. So you're still a vehicle for the purpose of... Guess you're like deployed, not artillery or so.
Reporting. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Awaiting order. Yes, sir.
Okay, not bad.
Reporting. Reporting.
Not bad at all.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Questions, do I need a spy returns? Even if I do need a spy?
Reporting.
Guess I could have put one in the radar here
Vehicle reporting. Reporting.
to observe the enemy's movement, but then again,
Agreed. Of course. Reporting.
would that have shown me anything about movement of the units from associated with this base here? Maybe not.
Ready and
Anyway, let's try to get this guy here to elite status. I think that would be rather useful.
very well. Yes, sir. Awaiting order. Yes, sir.
Let's see how you perform against this guy here and his friend. Okay, so this guy here doesn't stand a chance at all, but... Okay, heavy tank. Just how much damage do you do against that one? Yeah, this takes a moment, but I'm not really taking much damage. Ooh, mammoth tanks, yes please. Could maybe have you here as base guardians.
Waiting order. Yes, sir.
Also, should I just have one mechanic back at the base? Maybe I should, because I think mammoth tanks plus mechanic can probably hold the line there for quite a while.
Of course. At once. Waiting order. Awaiting order. Awaiting orders.
Let's see what I can get on this plateau here, and then murder everyone.
Agreed.
And so if I just tell you to move there, do you just, or you just come over here? I might have to go around here. I'm not sure whether I want to do that.
Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Reporting. Moving out.
These guys can move at Tiberian dawn speeds, which I prefer in the sense that it makes infantry a bit more useful if not all vehicles are like super fast. But this is quite a lot of you here. Definitely need some help here for you. But you get to kill this guy, so you get the experience.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir.
Okay. Stay back a little bit. I don't want you to
Ready and
get yourself zapped immediately.
affirmative. Yes, sir.
Put you into guard mode because I can... Actually, no, you know what? I cannot train more of you. Put one of you into guard mode.
Reporting.
People needs quite some repairs here, but I guess with great health bar comes great repair times. But this is cool. You may fix this guy here.
Awaiting orders.
What do you think you're doing here?
Andy? Your thing, Bob. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Agreed. Waiting
please
order.
murder this person.
Of course. Yes, sir. Reporting. Awaiting orders.
So where does this actually lead exactly? I'm not sure, but we have to keep an eye on.
Yes, sir.
There we go, elite status. That's all I'm asking for here. Please kill this artillery piece here. Now let's keep an eye on our base here. I don't want to lose it. It's too useful for that.
Reporting. Very well. Very well. Yes, sir. Of course.
And couldn't you have given me like one MCP?
Waiting. At once.
Was that too much to ask for? I guess it was.
At once. Agreed. Reporting. Ready and waiting. Of course. Yes, sir.
You here are very dead now.
At once. Of course. Of course. Yes, sir.
Same goes for you here. Can't see you surviving long. Yeah, one barrage. One barrage.
Ready and waiting. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir.
Was there more infantry here? Yeah, there's some more infantry here, but that's fine.
Reporting. Yes,
Just
sir.
roll over those guys.
At once.
Can you move through here? No, you cannot. That's fine. But one over there is going to be part of the map that this guy here can't access at all, and we have to send infantry
Reporting.
through there. What a thought. Anyway,
Of course. Very well.
so flame tanks here. You die first, please. You die next, because I don't want to take all that zap damage here.
Ready and waiting.
That went reasonably well, but that's quite... Ooh, Okay, let's retreat here. Don't want to fight all of you here at once, even though I might end up doing just that.
Reporting.
In fact, I don't want to fight you here at all, but at least we...
Ready and
Okay, you here die next. Beautiful. So how are you performing against the Mammoth tank? The Soviet Mammoth tank specifically. Still pretty well. Yes, not much of a problem. Can you fix this guy here, please? Then more guys coming after me. Doesn't look like it. You're gonna be here for quite a while. Yeah, I know I could get the other mechanic back down here, but I really want to make sure that...
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's happening. Slowly but surely. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Unbelievable, we actually healed this guy here fully.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting.
Well,
Waiting order. Waiting order.
you get out of there. And you heal my friend here. So do I actually need to... Do I need to get... I guess I need to get down here. I really don't like that area. Oh, are you doing you all pretty fit here?
Vehicle reporting. I'll get my range. Yes, sir.
Now get in here, please. You here bail.
Reporting.
To kill another one of those troops. Yeah, these troops are coming after you constantly. They're getting kind of annoying, because we had that in a couple of missions now. I know
Awaiting order.
they're raising the stakes a little bit here, because that way you can't just move super slow, but at the same time
Yes, sir.
always having to fight like this seems here over and over again. Getting kind of I have mixed feelings about that, let's put it that way. Okay, here's another Tesla coil.
Awaiting orders.
Tesla coils everywhere, it seems. Also barracks, which I either want to capture or murder.
Reporting. Ready and
Question is, how well do you do
agreed.
against the Tesla coil?
Yes, sir.
So that guy doesn't really do much damage. No problem whatsoever, I would say here. Kill that guy, please. Repair facility, well, well, well. Look what we have here.
Agreed. Agreed.
Heavy tank. This guy here can take a lot more damage. We definitely need to preserve that repair facility. That's absolutely mandatory.
Reporting.
Okay, kill the other Tesla coil. And you here die, and we have the civilian armory here.
Agreed.
Wonder what that does.
At once. Very well. Of course. Reporting.
Anyway, you please shred everyone here. Especially you here.
Very well. At once. Waiting orders.
Well, nice try. Hey, you're not allowed to build that much infantry at once from a barracks. I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
Options. Primary building selected. Training.
Reporting.
You here, please. Fix everyone.
Unit
Capture barracks first, just to make sure that they don't build anything else from the barrack.
Unit ready.
And then the repair facility, absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Someone get me that crate here.
Structure captured.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Training. Structure captured. Unit ready.
Yes. Affirmative.
And we can build mechanics now. I think I want one more mechanic here.
Training.
Reporting. Permanent.
Structure captured.
Vehicle. Reporting. Knowledge.
That strikes me as useful. You fix this tank here first.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
And I think I'm gonna get what they're doing here. No, these guys are still coming after me here.
Yes, sir. At once. Of course. Yes, sir.
Okay, well, kill them then. Again.
Awaiting
Rise
orders.
and shine.
At once. Agreed.
Should I actually move up here? I'm not sure I need to be there. Yeah, I'll have to see. Now I have the space here to defend, so that makes things slightly more difficult, but not
Reporting.
like difficult. Well, come over here, please.
I hear you.
And fix this guy here. Thank you.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Come over here.
I'll get my range.
And more fixing, thank you. I'm gonna...
Yes, sir.
I could use you as well, but the main reason why I need this repair facility here is because I need to make sure that I can retain access to mechanics here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's cross the bridge here, and let's see what that entices. I could take the mammoth tanks along as well, but I think they're pretty good base defenders.
Waiting.
That's what I'm going to use them for the time being.
Yes, sir.
And you are very dead now.
Ready and waiting.
This guy here could probably kill another crate here. Let's rob this village here.
Ready and waiting.
Yep,
Yes, sir.
give me those dollars. I could probably kill everyone here, I think.
Very
With
well.
those tanks, the mammoth tanks, and this guy here, I think it's a possibility. I don't think I should do that.
Agreed.
But the option is on the table, just saying.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So anything of note here? Oh, is it a healing crate or is it an upgrade crate? Healing crate, not particularly useful right now.
Of course.
Especially because I have mechanics and medics, but still. Did heal this facility? Actually, no, I did repair that. Oh, a dog here. Well, you were scary when I had a commando, but right now, you literally can't harm me.
Of course. Very well. Agreed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, more dollars here.
Reporting.
I don't think there's actually anything left here to loot, but you never know. So we better keep exploring just a little bit more. Any more units coming after us here? Doesn't really look like it. No, I think we're done here.
Vehicle
Okay, you return to base, please. You're slow, but you're also very good. They're actually coming after me here.
reporting.
But for the time being, we're totally cool here.
Yes, sir.
I just want like one artillery piece. Then I'd already be
Moving out.
at least in a position where I could attack all the units without having to move my units manually. But sure.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Rise and shine. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, you here
Howdy.
took some damage as well, but that's all good.
Rise and shine. Awaiting orders.
Okay, you are almost back home.
Very well.
Oh snap, mammoth tank, which shouldn't really be that much of a problem, considering they've got God knows how many medium tanks here.
Reporting.
So almost killed one of them, but almost killed one of them. Didn't actually kill one of them.
Acknowledge.
I
Reporting.
think I could actually get a dedicated repair person for this position
Sir,
here.
of course.
I just need to train one.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Another mammoth tank, but that's generally fine.
Options. Training.
Let's get a spy here as well.
Vehicle reporting.
And you know what? You can fix me this tank here because I don't want to lose it.
Unit ready.
Yeah, there we go.
Unit ready.
Fast movement here and then... Oh! You please. No, I did actually lose a tank there. That was less than ideal. But I could reach that guy just a little bit faster. That it was not meant to be.
Reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle. Affirmative.
Oh
Vehicle.
well. Anyway. Back into your APC here. You get in here as well. King and country.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Sir? Of course. Of course. Reporting.
And then let's see what else we have to deal with here. I guess we have to go through here because
Ready and waiting.
that's actually a well fortified area.
Ready and waiting.
But let's see.
Ready and waiting.
Also, what's down here?
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Oh no, I keep getting distracted here. Okay. Tech center. Well.
Reporting.
Look what we have here. You can kill these mammoth tanks here. They don't stand a chance, I think. Yeah, one of them is almost down already. I'm not even at... Maybe lost like a quarter of my health at the absolute worst. You can infiltrate the tech center. Does that do anything?
Indeed.
Also, did these guys here detect spies like it's Mental Mega? Guess we'll find out. You actually do have to... Do you need to disguise yourself?
Awaiting order at once.
New construction options.
But we'll find out now.
Building selected. Unit ready.
Okay. So I guess there's some sort of detection there. You know what doesn't matter?
Ready and waiting.
I'm just going to kill all of you here. And that's going to be the end of it.
Very well. Of course. Commander.
Oh snap, more guys coming after me here. That's also fine. Let's just get the Tesla Legionnaire here out of the way. Oh wait, there's another one. No, retreat.
Awaiting orders.
Anything of note happening here? You had another incident there. But that's fine, I guess. Okay, all good. Kill this final guy here.
Vehicle reporting.
I don't think how much of the spy in the tech center does anything, but you know what? We're gonna take the opportunity.
Reporting.
Infiltrated.
Agreed.
Okay, does that do anything? I wouldn't bet on it, but you never know. Could take over this area here actually if I wanted to.
Agreed.
Suppose I could do that.
Agreed. Howdy. Ready course.
New construction options.
Get one
building
medic here.
selected. Training.
For the mechanics.
Training. Unit ready.
Get me more power plants here
Unit ready.
to make sure we can afford all of this here.
Structure captured. Unit ready.
Do we get shock troopers for this?
Structure
Guess we'll find
Awaiting
out.
orders. Yes, sir.
Structure
Affirmative.
captured.
Yep, I sure get shock troopers. Let's get like 4 of these to defend this position here.
Unit ready.
Actually, no, over here.
Unit ready.
You cost 500 credits. A bit cheaper than the ones in the base game, which are really quite expensive.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
But they're also uncrushable.
Reporting. Vehicle reporting.
They're coming after me here again.
Affirmative. Reporting. No.
Let's see about that.
Moving out. Yes, sir.
Maybe you're gonna get some promotions at one point as well. Let's see how this goes. You're not the problem. This guy here.
Unit reporting.
There we go.
Reporting.
Good enough.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
Okay, there's more of that. Didn't even pay any attention to that, but it's fine. It's just mammoth tanks.
Of course. Yes,
Why
sir.
would I be scared of those? So here's another base, which I can reach from this position here, apparently. Okay, I think I need some repairs here, because...
Medic reporting. Moving out. Reporting.
So maybe get one more... Actually, I can't grab another one of these here right
At
now.
once. Agreed.
New construction options.
One more mechanic here.
Primary building selected. Unit ready.
There we are. You get in here, please. There we go.
Reporting.
Repair crew here, you follow me here. I think I can actually just take all of those guys. I'm gonna take quite some damage here, but that's acceptable.
Ready and waiting. Agreed. Very well. Of course.
Okay, you first, even though you're not really damage dealers here. You're next because you're close. Then you here. Okay, heavy tank is next. Yeah, I'm gonna need some repairs after this, but I can generally do this. Ooh, half health. The deal here, no, everything's fine. May as well kill you here, and there's some more guys here, but I don't really care about you much. This definitely demands some repairs, especially considering there's more mammoth tanks coming after me. Okay, you're getting yourself hurt here as well.
Ready and waiting.
Okay, this should be fine. You flee here.
Yes, sir. At once.
Looks like I'm far north again to attract the attention of these guys.
Waiting orders.
Sure, whatever.
Agreed. At once.
Can I, is actually, do you come from like a factory I can kill or take over?
Very well. Awaiting
That's the real question here. Where are you going?
Very well. Reporting.
Are we gonna have a problem here?
Yes, sir.
I'm not sure, but let's hope not.
Reporting. Of course. Agreed.
Can't hide in the swamp here. Yeah, I think we are gonna have a problem here. But it's fine. I've got plenty of guys there. Okay, to the crossroads. Yep, this heavy tank decided. No, I'm not gonna fight that monster vehicle there. That seems like a bad idea. Okay, over here.
Ready and waiting.
You take the road. Actually, I'm not sure Tiberian Sun still gives you movement bonuses on roads. Yeah, I don't even care about that. I know that Tiberian Dawn Red Alert do. I think the mechanic's still in the game, but it might not be active anymore.
Reporting.
Okay, fix this guy here, please.
Yes, sir.
I'm back in here with you. I need to keep the APC repaired. Not only because I wanted to keep my infantry safe, but also because if it's not repaired, the mechanics actually can't enter. Even though I think if I select them plus the medic, then they probably can.
Of course.
Too bad that isn't Acto Europa and you have like 100 promotion levels.
Very well. Reporting. Ready and waiting.
There was more money in that Tesla coil. Interesting.
Very well.
All these Tesla coils here double as banks.
Of course. At once.
I think there's actually the factory down there because that's where those vehicles go. Oh snap. You here run away because I really don't want the APC here to get zapped. That'd be inconvenient to say the least.
Waiting order. At once. Very well. Agreed.
Speaking of inconvenient, you here please get out of my way.
Of course. Yes, sir.
Not so heavy now, are you?
Yes, sir. Ready. At once. At once. Ready and waiting.
Alright.
At once. Very well.
Yet more infantry and another mammoth tank. Possibly two.
Ready and
You need to die first, because your damage output's pretty high compared to your health. You heal this guy here because he needs some healing. Let's at least get you to green health.
waiting orders.
Now that I have all of these guys here, I'm actually healing units fast. Healing the Enforcer here fast enough that it actually shows on the health bar all the time.
Yes, sir.
Okay, next.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Yeah, there's a weapons factory here. Should have gone for that a little bit earlier for convenience, but never mind.
Agreed. Agreed.
No, not my APC. Oh, that's okay. I guess we're gonna lose everything here. Let's just save it. I can't. Oh, there's a crate here. Sure. Okay, no more.
Agreed. Reporting.
No more Tesla troopers. It's fine. Or shock troopers, not Tesla troopers.
Very well. Very well. Reporting.
Kill everyone here.
Agreed. Of course. At once. At once. Of course.
Especially you here.
Of course.
New construction options. Training. Unit ready.
Oh no, no. Sorry, didn't mean to select both of you there. That's a bit better.
Reporting. Agreed.
New construction options. Primary building selected.
What can we actually build?
Building. Unit lost.
Okay. Do you want to actually kill this guy here? That'd be great.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Oh well.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
So fewer vehicles from here, but I guess there's still guys coming from... The most things coming from down here. I think they actually are. Anyway, you fix me that.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Building.
I have to see. I think they are. Yeah, they actually are coming from there. That's fine. Come over here.
Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
Yeah.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
So it seems like you can actually stop all reinforcements, which is actually pretty nice. To rescind what I said earlier. If they're just coming from off map, that's a bit annoying after time. But well, if they're all coming from the high-rise hotel, I'm okay. And you slowly move down there.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Okay,
Agreed.
okay.
At once. Vehicle reporting.
You're gonna be dead before your friend even arrives, I think. Yes, you are. You are indeed going to be dead before your friend arrives. That's just sad. We should have gone for this facility earlier, but oh well, you always know better later. Okay, time to heal you a little bit.
Reporting.
Yeah, get those wrenches. And fix my vehicle. Thank you very much.
Medic reporting. Awaiting orders.
Okay, next down here, please. Do you just want to take down these guys here? I mean, they're not blocking the road.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Maybe they're just here so you don't just go around this roadblock here? I'm not quite sure. Don't think it matters too much. I guess their base is just here because the bridge is here, so it can't be beyond the bridge because otherwise
Reporting.
they would have qualified as the trucks already having left the area.
Very well. Very well. Awaiting orders. Very well.
And hey, yet more of you. Fine, I can... Oh, here we go. So they've got a base here. Time to blow that up. And this time you actually arrived both in time, sort of.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, there's double Tesla cords here at least. Okay, how many more mammoth tanks do we have here exactly? Okay, you all go back here. Let's take down some of these base defenses here. You here too. Let's destroy the whole outpost. Yeah, I'll do that. Hey, more money, I'll take that too.
Very well. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir? Of course. Of course. Of course. Very well.
And more money Tesla calls here. Can I...
Yes, sir?
I already have the permanent radar and one in the north, so I don't think I need this one here, even though maybe I could have spied on that radar, but whatever, too late now.
That one.
Anyway, you still have power for some reason, but that's cool with me. Also, you seem to be... it's another Tesla tank here, sure, whatever. And yet another Tesla tank, also sure, whatever. Don't do that, please. Lots of money here, however.
Affirmative. Reporting.
New construction options. Primary building selected. Training.
Get that engineer here finished.
Unit.
Whoops. Careful there.
Structure captured.
Reporting.
Then before we destroy the SAM site, which I assume,
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
and this segment here, let's fix you up fully, please. Yeah, get used to that wrench noise. Then let's destroy these
Awaiting orders.
lorries here in frustration. And there we go.
Accomplished.
Oh, well. 12% efficiency. Well, I guess could have been a bit faster there, but oh well. In any case, still on top of the list because that's how Tiberian Sun works. Well, thanks for watching and I shall see you next time.